What's up, HRV? I'm Katie Lohr.
And I'm Luca Pater. Welcome to What's Up, our weekly show about what's going on at the high school.
Several HRV students and staff members went to Salem recently to address the state legislature about driver's licenses.
They spoke to support a bill that would allow all people over 18 in Oregon to get a license, regardless of their immigration status.
Here are some of the highlights of their testimony.
Not having a license means living in constant fear. Fear of one day being pulled over, arrested, taken away, and deported. To others, my parents may only be just two more undocumented immigrants, but to my brother and I, they're our main source of support. Because of our parents, we have rules, care, and love. We'd be lost without them. Every day they're on the road, they know that there's a possibility of being separated from their family, from never seeing us again. Please help them. Please help me. Please support House Bill 2015. Thank you.
Thank you.
Adults in Oregon can do, but you cannot. It's like you don't exist. House Bill 2015 is good for all Oregonians, not just undocumented immigrants. It would require testing and insurance. Licensed drivers know the rules of the road and understand traffic laws. Law enforcement can better ensure public safety when they can identify motorists and keep accurate records. The law that prohibits undocumented immigrants from getting a driver's license serves only as a punishment. They pick your fruit, keep your house, cook your food, love your kids, clean your toilet, sew your clothes. We need them to do these jobs, especially in the rural county of Hood River. Let them have this one bit of dignity. Make Oregon's roads safer for everyone.
Transportation system is in development. The existing policy is morally wrong. It has nobody's best interests in consideration. Why do we use our cars and traffic laws to enforce a bad policy full of unintended consequences for public safety? That's why I'm here today asking for your support and help us pass HB 2015. Thank you.
Whether or not we have a driver's license, we have to continue to drive in order to provide for our families. A driver's license will let people drive safely and will let us feel less oppressed. We understand we are driving illegally, but it's the only way we can do common things that many people take for granted.
This is the last day of It's On Us Week, in which HRV students bring attention to the problem of sexual assault.
We asked some students and participants about how it went.
It's On Us Week is about raising awareness for sexual harassment or any type of sexual assault, and just kind of like bringing some light onto it, just so as a student body we can sort of be aware.
It's On Us is a week to commemorate and educate people on sexual assault and how we as a society can prevent it. It was started at Howard University under the Obama administration, and just to not, instead of focusing on assaulters and rapists, focusing on all the people who can help stop these assaults from happening. So really, It's On Us is galvanizing a movement of our entire community. I created the Wednesday video on what people do to prevent sexual assault and harassment, and I know I also worked on with Mr. Yasui on the Mythbusters wheel.
So we started the week by hanging up some signs in all the bathrooms with like facts that a lot of people don't know about sexual assault, just to raise awareness about like reporting and how race and other like demographic factors can affect your likelihood to be assaulted.
Friday we get to sign our pledges, and they'll be hung around the school and at prom on Saturday night. Just a pledge to help out. If you see something, say something. Have a conversation with your friends. If you don't know how to react to a certain situation, reach out to a teacher who have talked to you or shown you these videos in class, and have a great time at prom.
I think that we could also provide some information for people that have recently suffered an assault, because there is a lot of I know one of the biggest barriers right now to helping assault victims is that there's not enough rape kits at hospitals, which is like a trained person who knows how to handle rape victims. And there's a procedure you should follow if you have been assaulted, and you don't have to report it right away, but if you do certain things to preserve the evidence, you can come back within a few years and handle it later. And I think that a lot of people don't know.
Do you like whitewater rafting and touring exotic cities?
Why, yes, I do.
What about eating guinea pigs?
Only with a lot of ketchup.
Spanish students did all these things and more on their trip to Ecuador over spring break.
Grace, Griffin, and Luca talked to some of the students about their trip.
So, what did you do over spring break?
I went on a school trip with a group of about 30 people to Ecuador.
We traveled all around, but on the first couple days we were in Quito, which is the capital of Ecuador, and then we traveled to the rainforest and stayed there for a few days, and then we were in a couple small towns along the way back to Quito.
Did you like having a guide with you?
Yes, on these type of trips where we're traveling around the world, the guide is, like if you have a really good guide, it can make your trip phenomenal, and our guide was awesome. He just had great energy the whole entire time, and the kids loved him.
Do you guys see any animals and wildlife and plants and stuff like that?
Yeah, we went to a animal rehabilitation place where they were taking rescued animals and preparing them to go back to the wild. And so we got to see toucans and monkeys and parrots and stuff.
What was your favorite part of the trip?
We went to Quito and we toured the city and went to the equator, and we also went to this really cool market where we were able to bargain for stuff and buy souvenirs.
Yeah, my favorite part was the market too, because we got to speak a lot of Spanish, and there was a wide variety of things in the market, like food and clothes. Lots of cool stuff to see.
Nice. What kind of food did you guys eat?
It was a lot of meats and potatoes and rice, a few different types of soups. Then, towards the end of it, we got to try a guinea pig, which is pretty cool.
What did it taste like?
It was really just fatty and a lot of skin. There wasn't actually a lot of meat on the guinea pig, but it tasted fried.
The weather was, it was high altitude, so it was cold in the capital. And then when we went to the Amazon, it got really hot and humid.
What was your favorite part about the trip?
My favorite part, probably the rafting.
Rafting? The whitewater rafting?
The rafting trip that we went on.
Whitewater rafting.
That's our show for the week. Thanks for watching.
Tomorrow is prom, so the question of the week crew asked students about their ideal date. We'll leave you with the responses.
Come back next week and we'll tell you what's up.
Brian,
Yeah?
do you want to go to the dance with me?
No.
I think I would have to take Alicia Keys.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Sí.
Ariana Grande.
Chris Bryant.
Would I take to prom? I would take Menyo.
Andy English. I would take Mac Miller to prom.
Alright, if I could take anybody to prom, it would be LeBron James.
Selena Gomez. Oh, celebrity that I would take to prom would be Alana Rizzo.
Kylie Jenner.
Oh, if I could ask anyone to prom, I think I would ask Mr. Pauls.